live now. Well, hopefully it's working, and yeah, a couple of minutes late because it didn't want to start here. But anyways, here we are, and hopefully we get a few people coming in, but you never know with these. I'll just get this started so that I can keep up with chat, and hopefully we get rid of the sound here. I don't really want the sound to annoy me. But anyways, here we are. And hopefully we're getting a few people coming in here. And it'd be lovely just to get a few people here. And I'm just sort of looking here. How do I gift memberships? We need Jeff here to ask me about that. Yeah, it's only saying buying here. Not the free ones that was talked about from YouTube, so I don't know how that works. Maybe I need to get into my computer to do it. But yeah, that's not what I'm really wanting to do. Oh, cool gamer, hi there, great to see you, and thanks so much for coming in here. It's really, really wonderful to see you, and welcome. And yeah, hopefully we'll get a few more people coming in, but you don't know, and I should go and message Jocelyn and say that I'm live. Oh, Mary, hi there, Mary, great to see you. Really great to see you. Yeah, I was hoping Jeff and Tammy would come on too, because I've got a question I'd like to ask them. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla channel, Jeff and Tammy from that channel, and I've got a question I'd like to ask about these free memberships that YouTube was talking about. Maybe I'm a bit late to opt into that. Maybe I should have opted in, when I first heard about it, and I sort of didn't know a lot about it. Otherwise, I would have opted in. But anyways, if I've missed out, I've missed out. Not a lot I can do about that. But anyways, we're here now, and hopefully we'll get a few people coming in, and I've got to message Jocelyn and say that I'm live. It'd be great to see her. And great to see a few others, and it's wonderful to see you, Mary, and wonderful to see Cool Gamer. And what's everybody been up to, really? At the moment, it's a little bit cooler here than what it was yesterday, thank goodness. But it'll probably end up warming up and get sunburned again. Well, it's saying a top of 73. Well, hopefully that'll be it. Sounds like the weekend's going to be pretty horrible, though. Sunday a top of 93. Well, I'm not looking forward to that at all. All the crows flying over. I don't like it when it's hot. This thing saying protect your skin, UV will be extreme. Oh no. Don't really like that. You go outside, next thing you're sunburnt in about 5 minutes. That's not much fun. But anyways, Unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about the sun here. Great to see Troy come in, but he's probably been busy. Oh, hi there, Gail. Great to see you. Yeah, I was trying to work out how to gift some memberships, and it's only really saying I've got to buy them to gift, and I'm thinking, oh no, I can't afford that. Especially when there was talk of YouTube's free membership scheme where you could gift some for free. But yeah, don't know what's happened there. Maybe they've stopped the thing if you didn't sort of opt in by a certain time. I don't know. Or maybe I need to run in and do it on my computer. I don't know. But yeah, what's everybody been up to? And of course, Gail, I do have a link if you ever do want to come up. I did do the go live together, but understandable if you don't wish to come up. After this last week, I could totally understand, and of course, my thoughts and prayers are with you all. But yeah, who else we got coming in? Hope we get a heap coming in. I was out yesterday. I thought, oh yeah, I'll just walk around and see if I can get some footage with my new camera, and sort of got hot and bothered, and I think I was dehydrated when I finished that. Oh yes, working in the garden today, funeral tomorrow, getting ready for that. Yeah, I could totally understand that, and yeah, working in the garden, maybe just to clear the mind a little bit as well, I guess, or relax or clear the mind or what have you as much as you can anyway with some certain circumstances. I can totally understand that. Um, what have you been up to, Mary? I had Jeff and Tammy in earlier before I started live. They'd left me a message, and I thought, oh yeah, good. They said they'd set the alert and would come in, but it just depends what they were up to. They could be busy. Yes, gardening was to de-stress. Yep, I thought that might have been what you were doing. I totally understand that one, Gail. Yep. Oh, yep. Watched two of Mary's videos earlier. Awesome. I must go and check if I've caught up with Mary's videos. My watch later list is sort of getting long again, as you know how that is. So yeah. And I'm just sitting out here having a coffee and seeing who's going to come in to chit chat. And this coffee's still a little bit hot. But I was out yesterday with a new camera, doing some filming with that. Oh yes, I head down to plant this stuff on Friday, but did it today instead. Yep, totally understand. Hi there, Maritza. Great to see you, and thanks so much for coming in. Yeah, I don't know if you know anything about the gifting of memberships. Do you, Gail? I'd like to do it. Where YouTube was talking about free ones. I mean, I've had to drop a couple that probably in the next couple of weeks I'll just drop because just the cost factor at the moment. No other reason, but just the cost factor, and of course we'll take them up again, sort of when things are a bit better. um, Buying new cameras and things has sort of cleaned me out. Oh wow! Happy birthday for Friday, Gail. Of course, Friday is tomorrow here in this location. It's Thursday here in this location, you know, with the crazy time differences. So I'll say happy birthday for tomorrow, but I'll send you the greeting on the actual day. Try to take account of the crazy time differences and make sure I get it on the right day, of course. Fingers crossed on that. Crazy time differences sort of makes it pretty hard with all these things, you know, to get the right date on things because, you know, the crazy time difference. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, of course, when I set this live, it's Thursday morning here, started at 11 a.m., but I do call it my Wednesday evening live or hump day live, say it's Wednesday evening, because of course for most of my viewers, it's Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, of course, so that's why I do it that way. Yeah, great point there, Mary. Yes, and I'll definitely back that up and say the same. Prayers for you, Kaz, Nisi, and families. Yes, absolutely. And of course, on your girls, Gail, who have lost their grandpa, and of course, all the grandkids, of course. Absolutely. So, you know, we must remember them too. So, what else has everybody been up to? And of course, if you do want to see this camera, I might just go and get it in a minute and show you that. And everybody always loves to see what people use to film YouTube with. And I've got to work it out. I might have to do it through the computer to do it though. There is a setting of my new camera that I can actually live stream through it. Oh wow, it's going to be a full military honours funeral. Wow. Um, so you know, I've got to work that out too. But yeah, I think I have to do that through computer. I think go live through my computer. Has Stacey made it there? Yeah, I'm sure she will. Yep. Um, what's this thing doing? I sort of got this running here because I don't always get all the messages on here. But I thought, oh yeah, I should put that here. Maybe if I click on here, it might sort of give the options. Oh no, that's just other options for this. Um, oh yep, she's due about 8 p.m. Yep, yep. Has she been driving or did she fly? 'Cause yeah, I guess it's a big trip no matter whether she's driving or flying. Oh yes, you're driving in the morning. Yep. She's due about 8 p.m. Yeah, that's good that Taz was able to. Yep. Oh yep. She tried to fly, but her husband ended up driving her. Yeah. Yeah, I know flying is quick, but often you know, unless there's some special cheap deal with the airfare, it can get expensive. But then the cost of gas is expensive too. I don't know what gas prices over your way have done, but here they're getting expensive again and crazy. Oh no, they were cancelling her flights. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good when airlines sort of cancel flights like that. They don't sort of get the people might sort of need their flights for family emergencies or urgent reasons, that sort of thing. So yeah. The airlines, hey? What can I say? But anyways, at least she's going to be able to make it. Um, and I'm sure it's a pretty hard time for her too, and especially that she's been so far away. That makes things difficult too. Of course, she probably would have, you know, dearly loved to have spent more time with her dad, I'm sure. And yeah, distance really, really does make things hard. And I have heard a saying, the tyranny of distance, and I think, yeah, it's sort of well said, that, isn't it? Oh, yes, girl. Now I have to try and get the dirt out of nails because I was in the garden. Yeah, yeah, I understand that. The nail brush and a basin full of hot soapy, or not really too hot to put your hands in, but hot soapy water, and just soak your hands in that for like about 20 minutes or something. Yes, your hands will look like a bit shriveled when they come out, but of course it'll soften any dirt sort of in around your nails, and then you can sort of scrub things up a little bit, and hopefully you know hopefully things will clean up fairly well then. Oh yes, Nikki got to spend a week with him a few weeks ago. That's good that you at least got the chance to do that, yeah. And I'm sure she would have liked to have even spent more time. Yeah, um, yeah, it's always difficult, and especially those sort of circumstances make things really difficult too. I hope I hope that your father-in-law wasn't in too much pain, because I have heard it can be a pretty nasty way. But yeah, my thoughts and prayers and sympathy are with you all, and it's really wonderful to see that you've been able to come here, Gail. And I totally understand if you weren't going to get into people's lives or videos, because you've still got a lot on your mind and a lot going on at the moment. Yeah, who else we got coming in? And what's everybody been up to? And love to hear some interesting news and that sort of thing. It sounds like the baggies are busy. I can hear them singing and calling out in the distance, but they're not just here at the moment. I guess they're sort of out trying to catch some breakfast or something, and they're busy doing that. But me, I've just sort of been busy, filming stuff and editing and all of that, and thinking of more and more day trips, and got to get out and film some more, and a bit headachy today. Oh, thank you, Gail. I really appreciate that. A little bit headachy today because walking around in the sun, I should have. I should have taken water out with me actually, but then you sort of take a lot of water with you, and then it gets busy. And yeah, I walked something like about 4 miles yesterday, just out filming, and I found a blackberry patch. But there's some just ripe. Maybe in a week's time or a couple of weeks' time, there might be a lot more ripe, but I might have to get out and with a little bucket and go and forage some because fresh wild blackberries are absolutely the best. Oh yes, go! You did your Survival Sea 2024 collab video, Vineyard Chicks Homestead collab, awesome. So I might have to go and do a video on foraging them. Although what I filmed yesterday, I did show the blackberry patch and picking and sampling some blackberries. So yeah, that should make something interesting. And I'm scratching my head at the moment about a thumbnail for this next video that I'm doing. I'm wanting it to pop. I'm wanting my thumbnail to pop, and I sort of thought, oh yeah, I'll sort of put the actual photo and use the train window as a frame, and didn't look as good as I would have hoped. So I might have to do some more editing on that, working that out. I haven't got the thumbnail up yet, and I've got to run the title through TubeBuddy just to see how it works. I haven't sort of got the title of the video set in stone yet, so got to do that. But the video is up on YouTube, but it's not, it's obviously not live yet. But that should go tomorrow evening in about 25 hours time. Actually, I'll have that sort of go. Probably premiering. Got to get a heap more shorts up. I think I've got about a week's worth of shorts up, and they're on the members only at the moment. One just dropping each day, and got to get some more of those up, and try and get a bit more ahead, so that if I'm out busy filming or something, and don't feel like editing a heap of shorts, well, I've got a heap sort of stacked up, ready to drop for a few days, so I'll have to do that. Gonna go and do a few more field trips. There's a mountain near here that's quite famous. It's not really that far. Only a small mountain, or I guess you could say it's a big hill, and it's quite popular with tourists to this city. So I've got to go and film there and do a field trip out there. That'll probably be next week, and especially if we get a day that's not too hot, I'll have to go and do that. I'd like to get to Chinese New Year if I can. Really want to do that and film there. But of course, the parade day is on Sunday, and I've got to work out the time the parade is and all that. I don't want it to clash with church, because I only have church once a month, and of course I'll put church first before the field trip. So I've got to see what time the parade and that's starting. If it's Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, that should work out, because I would really like to film that if I can, but it just depends. And yeah, anybody got any thoughts and opinions on what I should film as well? I'd love to hear some audience input there. What your thoughts is, you know, outdoors, field trips, or a combination of. Oh yes, I won't be on tomorrow at all, except maybe in the car. Yeah, totally understand that, Gail. I won't be live tomorrow. Just either premiering a video or having it just sort of drop, go public. But yeah, I won't be actually in a live stream. Nothing like that. Um, two live streams, 2 days in a row. Yeah, makes me tired. You know what I mean? And especially when the weather's sort of been like this, although it's looking like today might be a bit more pleasant. But you can pretty much bet that by the afternoon all the cloud will burn off and it'll be hot and bright and horrible. And actually, I went out yesterday and I should have worn my sunglasses, and I think that's sort of why I got a headache too. The sun was just so bright out there, and I sort of walked out, forgot my sunglasses, and got filming and thought, yeah, I should have brought my sunglasses with when I was out there. Hmm. I should go and see too, if I could do this membership thing in the computer. Um, yeah, I would love to see Jeff and Tammy come on and they could explain how to do this free membership. Because yeah, I'd like to get some of those out if possible. Would love to do that. Milk and Heritage Farms. Hi there, Heather. Great to see you. Um, yeah, just read what you've. Oh no, Milk and Heritage Farms did a good craft for garden decorations with wood napkins and a lighter. Oh, yep, got you, go. Yeah, I was just looking at the screen here, and I was thinking it was Heather coming on here. Because yeah, I didn't sort of see that you'd written it because it was sort of hidden in the reflection here on the screen. So I just thought, it was Heather saying that. Oh yes, a cool craft for garden decorations with wood napkins and a lighter. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Certainly, it's something I'd think about doing if I lived, if I owned where I live. I could just sort of go my hardest. Um, but yeah, I think for me probably some more outings and that sort of thing. I mean, I'm really wanting something to go viral, viral that I can sort of, you know, allow me to get back to the States to live full time and allow me to travel more and all of that sort of thing. Just so that I can make content. I was also thinking, and I should do it, making another channel and all my old cooking videos, just editing them and putting them on another channel, just so that they don't, mess with the algorithm on here, and make YouTube's algorithm sort of confused on where it should recommend my videos out because I won't actually be doing cooking videos anymore. And if I do cook something, it'll be just you know, in context with another video. You know, I'll be out in the woods and you know, got a campfire, going and cooking a steak on a campfire or what have you, or you know, showing somebody cooking something, street food or something when I'm sort of out and about, if, that sort of thing. The computer is kicking you out every few minutes. Oh wow, wonder what's up with that. Hmm. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. I know, girl. I was sort of not thinking of ever monetizing that channel, but of course, if it did monetize, that'd be fine. More as a dump spot to put my old videos. Um, but if anybody wants to watch them, I don't know. I mean, I did sort of make a lot of videos private on here, actually, cooking videos, and especially ones that sort of discussed controversial subjects. I actually made them private, and I was thinking, oh, I might sort of re-edit them and cut the controversial subjects out, but I don't sort of want the old cooking videos to sort of negatively impact on my channel by where it's getting recommended out to, if you know what I mean. I mean, I don't have a lot of cooking people who are just straight up cooking, that straight up make only cooking content, watching here anyways. The people watching here seem to be pretty much more people who are into homesteading, gardening, travel, vlogging, you know, health information, product reviews, all that sort of thing, if you know what I mean. So yeah, just thinking, you know, what to do with those old videos. Or should I just make them all private? I don't know. What do you think, Gail? And not delete them and dump them somewhere else. And anybody else who's watching, who's got some ideas too. What do you think? Because yeah, I cannot see myself taking my channel up to being a cooking channel again, if you know what I mean. I sort of got burnt out on cooking, and it's a lot of work, and you don't really get the views, and you know, it's very nicheified cooking, if you know what I mean. And the people who watch cooking videos and only cooking videos are sort of only interested in watching cooking videos, if you know what I mean. So you know, what's what's everybody's thoughts on that? I just sort of want to, you know, get this thing sort of going that I can make some serious money, if you know what I mean. I'm sick of being poor. Absolutely sick of being poor. Yeah, if you don't plan to do cooking, then delete them. Yeah, I know what you mean, Gail. I'm just thinking if I delete them sort of outright, um, you sort of end, you sort of get rid of a lot of the, you know, you end up missing, you know, losing those views that you got and all of that in the past. I know it doesn't make any effect on my channel, you know. Maybe if I get rid of a lot of them, I mean, I do want the video file somewhere, if you know what I mean, Gail. And I don't want to have to get get a lot of hard drives to put them. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, if I repost them on this channel though, Gail, it'll sort of you know what I mean, sort of confuse the algorithm since I'm not making cooking videos anymore. So I was just thinking if I just made a second channel that's linked to this channel, and then as I sort of edit them up or clean them up, cut out any controversial bits and just sort of skip them along a bit and just shove them in the other channel, but not really doing a lot of managing on the other channel. Yeah, as soon as I put a cooking video up though, it's going to mess up sort of everything on where YouTube's sort of currently showing my videos, if you know what I mean. So I'm sort of thinking to sort of keep my videos sort of, you know, the same sort of broad theme that it is at the moment. Don't know. I'm just interested in thoughts. Because I don't sort of want to confuse the algorithm, if you know what I mean. And if I put one up, it'll sort of, you know, if I put a couple of cooking videos up, it'll start showing everything to the cooking people, and then I start making videos that I really like to make, and I'll show them to the cooking people too. And the cooking video will, blah, 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 Arielle, blah. The cooking people will turn right off when they see something that's about you know, I'm out walking around the forest, or I'm out filming. Well, they may sort of not mind the market so much, or out filming in the mall, or I'm out filming at the Chinese New Year festival, or YouTube's been really kind, and I've decided to go to Thailand and film some footage in Thailand. Or decided to go to Malaysia or Laos or wherever and film some footage there. You know, it's really going to throw a wrench in the works when, you know, all these cooking channels that I've subscribed to, they've gone and jumped on that. Because I know a lot of the people who are sort of into cooking, it's sort of, you know, over the months, probably nearly, you know, 6 months or a year that I hadn't done much cooking content. They've sort of been dropping off my channel slowly, you know, unsubscribing and, you know, just subscribing somewhere else that more interests them. Yeah, that's what I'd do, Gail. You know, make the other channel, you know, Arielle-Viking cooking or something like that. And, you know, just sort of throw them over there. And then if, you know, people want to watch them, they can, and people don't want to watch them, I'm not really going to care that much because I won't be doing a lot of managing on that channel, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm a third part of cooking channel, but I prefer gardening. Yeah, I totally understand that, Gail. Um, or would you sort of would you sort of more classify yourself more as a homesteading channel actually, because you know, you do have chickens, and you're gardening, and you're you know, showing what you grow, and preserving what you grow and all that sort of thing. Hmm. And then I know that you do a lot of cooking sort of when it's not gardening season, and that's often just, I guess, probably, to keep your channel sort of fresh and uploading things. And of course, you're doing more recipes that sort of, everyday people are interested in, um, not the real chefy people that like all the fancy, you know, all the fancy recipes and that sort of thing. Yeah, Arielle-Viking cooking. Yeah, something like that. Gail, yep. And pretty much just have things pretty much the same, but just a different, slightly different name, and where I'll just dump the videos where to put them. Yeah, I know. Some of the other homesteading people though, they're sort of pretty much very clicky, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Gail. And if somebody does something a little bit different to what they're doing or what the majority are doing, they don't sort of really want to see, somebody else as a homesteader. They're wanting people who are showing sort of a lot of prepping as well as growing food and raising food and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm officially not in the clique. Yeah, yeah, same here, Gail. You know, nobody wants me in their clique either. You know what I mean? Nobody wants me in their clique. So yeah, sort of what it is. Never mind. But yeah, I'm wanting to do some more travel if I can too. So, and I'd love to meet up with a few other channels, travel and meet up with a few other channels, that sort of thing. And by travel, I mean interesting locations. You know, 10 hour, 10 hours flying, 20 hours flying, that sort of thing from here. Yeah, I love your channel too, Gail. Absolutely, or channels actually, because yeah, I think what you do with Broken Hearts Ministry is really awesome. And of course, your other channels, as you've sort of had them, run, like the couponing channel and when you had the crafting channel, Gail. Yeah, I love them too. Absolutely. But me, I'd love to go and meet up with a few homesteaders, of course. And of course, I'd love to meet up with a few of my bushcrafting friends too. I just have my insecure days. Yeah, I totally understand that, Gail. I think we all do. I think we all do, yeah. But there's a couple of channels that have really helped me when I was starting out, and one of the channels, he's often going to Thailand. I think, oh wow, wouldn't it be great if I could afford to go to Thailand and meet up with his channel and make some videos with him. Wouldn't that be brilliant? Or skip across to England where he's from and join, you know, join some videos with him or that sort of thing. And then I'll see you all, back in the States. And, oh, yeah, I'd love to do some meetups with you all and, video that. And, you know, video of white Christmases and, you know, fall colours and, you know, somebody with some deer coming up around their kitchen window of an evening or a morning or what have you, and all those sorts of things. And of course, not getting burnt to a crisp or burnt to a cinder when it's hot here. You know, getting out of the hot sun. Oh, yes, Mary, I do too, but I take one day at a time. And I'm going to support you. Yeah, I'm sure Gail does appreciate that. Yeah, and I appreciate everyone who does that for me too. Absolutely. And I hadn't sort of planned to have a real long live today. Probably just about an hour, and then I'll be back live over the weekend again. I'm going to have to do some more editing a bit later, and you know, get all these videos ready to go. And of course, this one that I've got tomorrow evening, get that ready to go. Still racking my brain on a thumbnail for that one. And you know, I go and have a look in my email. I get all these messages from these SEO experts, and oh, your channel's good, but your SEO sucks. And you know, they show all these pictures of vidIQ, and oh yeah, give you a lot of big thumbs down. Don't you know that I've checked all that through TubeBuddy, which I actually pay for? And more often than not, they're showing, you know, live streams that I don't sort of SEO anything on. I just sort of, you know, I'm doing a live stream because of, you know, to do a live stream. I'm not doing it for SEOs or anything like that. Or they show something that I haven't sort of even bothered with doing, you know, any SEOs with or that sort of thing. They're just trying to be annoying, I think, and trying to get people just to you know, be sucked in by their by all their little spiels that they sort of selling, to give them money to you know, basically just you know, be a parasite off YouTube channels. And of course, you know, none of these people are creating any content of their own. So I mean, really, they don't know that much about YouTube or being a creator on YouTube. They only know about sort of you know, selling views and setting up bot channels to do all these things that are against YouTube's terms of service. Ah, that's a good point, Mary. Yes, McCoy's daughters. I've heard the name, Gail. I've heard the name. Would that be like a TV show from about the 90s or something? Because, yeah, I have heard the name. I probably have. Yeah, personally, yeah, same, Mary. I try to treat others the way I wish I was treated. Yes, exactly. I'd always done the same, and you know, even as a little girl, treating others as I wished that they all treated me. But of course, you know, they just treated me like crap. um, Probably, you know, it's probably a miracle that I didn't turn out to be a real old witch, really. The way that I'd been treated sort of all my life, based in Australia. I just remember the name. Maybe I saw it sort of being. I'd never watched it. Maybe maybe I'd seen it sort of being pushed on Netflix or something. I mean, I had watched Netflix a few times, but I sort of on somebody else's subscription. I sort of decided not to subscribe myself because a lot of the stuff on it I found I don't really want to watch, if you know what I mean, on Netflix. A lot of money and a lot of stuff that's sort of pretty cringy and ew factor on Netflix. Yeah, the world is too mean. Yeah, yeah, life is not fair. That's for sure. You know, the world is not fair. Life is not fair. Yes, for sure. Roku channel. Is that where you watch it? Is it, Gail? Yeah, there's that many subscription services to watch stuff. The only one I have to watch stuff is YouTube Premium. I just, with everything that's to watch on YouTube and great content, I just don't have time to watch anything else. So I'm not going to be subscribing to anything else to watch. You know, I had sort of considered Amazon Prime, that sort of thing, but I just don't have time. So I'll just stick with YouTube, I think, and basically everything. You ain't judged what you own and looks. It is a shame, really. Oh, you are judged on what you own and looks. It's a shame, really. Yes, yes, got you there, Mary. Yes, absolutely. People are judged on what they own and how they look, and these days, sadly to say, there's a lot of judgment on ethnicity too, which is really sad. And if you're not one of these magic minorities that they all love, you're judged pretty harshly, which is really sad. Oh yes, came through with your Roku TV. Oh, awesome. Yeah, rich or poor, it all just goes on how they treat others and their personality. I think there's a lot of rich people I wouldn't let into my house, so to speak. And there's some poor people I wouldn't let into my house, so to speak, too. But I mean, that's not because they're rich or poor, but that's on how they treat others, and their habits. That's all that's on. It should be you know treat people as you wish to be treated yourself, and on how they treat others too. That's the way I look on it, anyway. Um, Always interested to hear everybody else's opinion on that. Yeah, by their action, yes, exactly. Yeah, got you there, Mary. Totally understand that. Yeah, I've seen rich people treated mean too. Yes, of course. And they're treating rich people mean just because they're rich. Yeah, I don't think that's good at all. Or just because they're a certain ethnicity, or just because they look a certain way or dress a certain way, or come from a certain location or what have you. Exactly. Exactly. And yeah, good point there. Yeah, jealous is a bad thing. Yeah, and some people do it just because they're jealous. Yeah. And I mean, if somebody's made it on their own hard work, good for them. Good for them. And if somebody was lucky enough to be born in a wealthy family and they haven't sort of become arrogant and you know nasty because of that, well, good for them. And yeah, I'm not going to be jealous on those people. Yeah, exactly, Gail. Yeah, jealousy which is not of God. Well, thou shalt not covet, of course, Gail. Exactly. This coffee's got cold now, but I don't think I'll run in and make another one because I'm not going to be live too much longer. I don't know if anybody wants to see the new camera that I got or not. I could go and get that. I did put a video up uh, Monday evening on that. So, of course, you can catch that or about that on Monday evening's video, the last full length video that I put up. Um, I've been bitten here by a skater. Yeah, I'm itchy. I mean, I've got a skirt on, and so they've come and bit me on my legs, and it's made me itchy. I hate skaters. I wonder what's the purpose of those things. Oh, excuse me, now I'm coughing. Why were they created? I don't know. Can anybody answer me that one? Why were they created, skaters? Yeah, good point, Mary. I've had rich friends and poor ones, and the ones that jealous, the ones that is never going to be happy. Yep, yep. Good point. Good point. Yeah, itchy. Where these skaters have been. I might have to call it a day soon just to get away from these skaters. And I haven't seen them or heard them, but I can sure feel them. You get those little sneaky ones. They just sort of dart in really quick just to bite. I mean, occasionally you'll catch one at it and you'll just slap and hopefully get him. But yeah, those small sneaky ones. Yeah, be right back. Yep, no problem, Mary. But yeah, just talking here, and of course, yeah, this weather's bringing him out. Of course, there's been a lot of rain here, and then you get some really hot weather, and yeah, that makes the skeeters sort of go crazy. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's either Jeff or Tammy, whoever was here from the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla didn't come back because yeah, I could have got some more information about these free memberships that YouTube were giving out, and I could have got some given out. Hmm. But anyways, never mind. It sounds like somebody's doing some gardening out there. maybe a weed whacker or something. Somewhere in the neighbourhood. Yeah, sounds like somebody's out with a weed whacker. Which, with all the rain that's been here, and then you get the hot weather, it sort of makes all the grass and everything grow like crazy. So, yeah, the weed whackers and that are going to be, and the lawnmower's going to be getting a fair bit of use at the moment. But I'd much rather see it get some rain and be green instead of the horrible dry brown that you often get around here. I mean, last summer you'd go out somewhere and everything was just brown and dead, and it looked, it looked absolutely yuck. So yeah, much better to see some green lawns around and that sort of thing. And of course, not many people here water their lawns now unless they sort of have like catchment off their roof or something. Because town water here is just so expensive. Here, it's like the cost of electricity and the cost of you know, propane and that sort of thing. It's so expensive, and the cost of gasoline and the cost of diesel fuel. Oh yes, Carl, your backyard needs a mow. Yeah, certainly get that. Well, the grass has sort of grown up that much here, and it was mowed about 2 or 3 days ago. They're sort of having to mow it sort of every week, the way this weather's been. But anyway, it's better than everything being brown and dead and dry and horrible. Anyways, we are going to call it here pretty soon, and I'll just go for a walk around the block because I sort of get very stiff and sore, and I need to stretch my legs, sort of, you know, every so often. And of course, the app on my iPhone's telling me to keep the exercise rate up, and you're on target, and you're above target, all that sort of thing. So yeah, the fitness app on iPhone's a bit of a slave driver. You're probably all having a giggle at that. Oh, sounds good. Oh, sounds good, Go. Planted 10 things today, onions, that sort of thing. So I guess you're sort of busy planting things that not going to be really that bothered too much by a frost. Would that be right, Gail? Because I'm sure you'd have frost days still for a fair while yet. Your last possible frost day would have to be still ahead of you, with it still being winter, or maybe officially winter. I don't know. Maybe Texas has a very short winter. Or you come here and it doesn't really have a real winter at all. Um, because it never snows here, and it never really gets that cold here. Maybe occasionally you might get the odd frost, sort of, you know, 32 degrees, but that's sort of the limit of as far down or as low as the temperature will get, and of course that's overnight. Um, when your average daytime temperature in winter, as they call it here, is something like about 45 or 50 degrees. Can you really call that winter? Oh yes, onions, lettuce, carrots, and cilantro. Yeah, yeah, cilantro. That's something I've never grown, but I will often buy it because I love it. But yeah, if I had somewhere to grow it, yeah, I probably would. I mean, you know, the other place I'd sort of try and grow a few herbs, but had a lot of trouble there with all the pests and things there. But then, you know, the place was overrun with rats, of course. So, I mean, and ants, rats and ants. So, I mean, what could you really grow there? Every time I try and grow something, usually it would get and of course, you know, you never could get on top of the rats. So yeah, it was sort of funny like that. Um, Please come on here. The Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. Hi there, Susan. Great to see you. And I really appreciate you coming on. Yeah, we're just sort of having a bit of a chit chat and nothing really that groundbreaking. Just talking a few different topics and we just was discussing with Gail the thoughts of me making another channel just to dump all my old cooking videos in, just so that they don't sort of mess up the algorithm with what my channel's currently about. Because I cannot see myself making any more cooking videos, and if I made another channel just to dump cooking videos in, my old cooking videos, you know, I've got to get onto them and just sort of edit them and put them on a new channel. And then if I did make a purely cooking video, I could just dump it on the other channel too. You know, just make a second channel, Arielle-Viking, and Arielle-Viking cooking or something, or Arielle-Viking food or something like that. And not bother too much about actually running that channel, because one monetized channel is sort of a lot of work, and whether I've got the other channel sort of monetized or not, I wouldn't really care that much. Just somewhere to dump some videos. You know, like on here, if I do a review, it's a food review, but you know, it's something I've bought. It's not something I've cooked. You know, I've gone out and got a burger somewhere and decided to review it, or I bought some Vietnamese food or some Thai food or some Asian food and decided to review it. You know, more just in you know, traveling around. Um, and you know, you know, my channel name, Arielle-Viking Venturer N Victuals. Well, venture, you know, venture as in venturing around, traveling. Um, yeah, that's an interesting question, Susan. An interesting question. Oh, yeah, no problem, Susan. You know, spell correct and predictor, and then trying to type on these things. Yeah, it's hard at times. I mean, I get things wrong when I'm typing on these things, so you know, I'll sometimes mistype somebody's name or mistype what I'm trying to say. So yeah, no problem. Yeah, what I've found with that, sometimes I'm having to wait a week or something to get it. The Ozempic. That's one thing I've found. So I've actually timed I mean, they won't let me double up on the prescription to get like a month's ahead, unfortunately. But like what I've done is I've sort of kept getting it for a while, sort of instead of it, when it's due at the end of the month or what have you, I'd get it a week early and then next time a week early. So actually now when I'm sort of going to get the next month's supply, I actually have 2 weeks ahead of me just to make sure that I get it. And now the pharmacists, they're saying, and they're wanting to know why I'm on it, if you know what I mean, or why I was or why I was put onto it. They're only supplying it to people who have type 2 diabetes or have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Um, they're not they're not filling people's prescriptions who are prescribed on it for like weight loss, for example. Um, because there's been a shortage of it. So the pharmacist at the drugstore, they'll only fill the prescription if you'd been previously diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Bull malarkey, yeah, probably, Gail, probably, yes. But that's what's going on here with it. Um, and sometimes one might have to go like a week's before, go a week before you're due to get it to your drugstore and see if you can, get it and get them and say to them, put you on the waiting list. And quite often they'd you know had it when I had gone there, and so I'd got it early. But sometimes I hadn't, so it's been okay because I've had a couple of weeks. Yeah, puts diabetics in a quandary. Yes, that's so true, Susan. Um, because I know they have some other things for weight loss that they probably should have prescribed just for weight loss instead of the doctors putting people onto Ozempic, if you know what I mean, for pure weight loss. Yeah, and I sort of wonder about why has there been such an explosion in obesity? I hate that word, obesity. It's a nasty word. Why has there been such an explosion? Is it because they're putting like instead of using real sugar and real ingredients, they're like using corn syrup and trans fats and all these fake ingredients instead of using natural ingredients? Is that a big reason of why it's happening? Um, I know a lot of people probably don't exercise as much as they used to in the past, but there's a good proportion of us that do walk around a lot and do a lot of exercise. Oh yes, the Manjaro is supposed to manage weight loss much better. It's for diabetes. I'm at a low dose right now. I've managed not to gain much weight left back. Interesting. If you don't mind me asking, what's your dose on it? I don't know much about Monjaro actually. Is it something you take once a week like the Ozempic or not? I certainly have more energy. Well, that's good to hear. I might just get another copy. We'll talk more about this, so bear with me, and I'll go and get what I've got. I can show you what I've got with the Ozempic. You know, it'll show you the dose and everything, or what size it is. I'm on the biggest dose that they prescribe here, which is I think it's 1 milligram once per week. But I'd heard like people on Wegovy, they prescribe up to 2 milligrams per week, which would have much more of a great effect on weight loss. Oh yes, you started at 2.5 now on point. Is that 5 milligram or 0.5 milligram? It is once a week. 0.5, I think you mean. 5 milligram would be a high dose, wouldn't it? I don't know. Does it correspond the same sort of dose rate as Ozempic or not? But yeah, I'll swap this screen around that you can look at the garden while I 5 milligram. Wow, that sounds like a high dose. I'll swap this camera around while I just go and get another copy, and I'll get this. I'll bring out the Ozempic and show you. I'll be back very soon. Since we're talking an interesting and important subject, I was going to be only live for an hour, but we can always stay live longer. I got my coffee back. I got another cup of coffee, so I'm coming back. Hope you're still all no, Arielle, I hope you're still all with me. Oh, thank you so much, Susan. I really appreciate that. Oh wow, 15 milligram weekly dose. Wow. Yeah, and I don't know how to do it, Susan. That's I mean, I'll click on that. I click on the dollar sign here and this. I'll show you what comes up. If I click on that, don't know if you can see in screen, and then it says I've got to buy them. I don't know if you can see that. That's what it's. So I don't know how to do the free gifted one, Susan. I mean, I'd like to do that, of course. But yeah, this is the Ozempic that I'm on. That's the one I'm on. At the top, fan funding under top chat and live chat on your live. I'll show you that box again in a minute. But yeah, that's 1 milligram once per week, and so it's 4 weeks supply. Ozempic for a pre-filled pen, 1 milligram dose, 3 mil, 1. So that's what that is. Fan funding. So you go to top chat. So that's the gear wheel. Fan funding, is that what you click? Yep. I've clicked on fan funding, but it's super chats, super stickers, channel memberships, gifting. I've just got blank there. Gift settings. Allow gifts. Is that what I've got to click? Allow gifts? I mean, it says here memberships. Because, yeah, I certainly would like to give some free ones out. And it's saying supporter and all of that. Do I have to join as a member on my own channel or something? But that's what I've got here. It should be highlighted for free memberships. Do you have to do it on computer? Because it's not saying free ones here. It should be highlighted for free memberships. And there's no free memberships highlighted. Maybe I didn't get in on time with that one. Did you do it on computer or on phone? Because I may have to go and get my computer. Might have to go and get my laptop to do it. Because I certainly would love to give some out. Yeah, you might have done it on the laptop, yeah. I might have to go and get my laptop to do it. And I mean, if that's what it is, that's what it is. But yeah, that's let's see on Zambic, and I should put this back in the refrigerator. But 1 milligram dose, 1 × 3 milligram pen, mill pen, milliliter pen. Because today is the last day of the month here. Yep, today here is the first day of February. You know, with the crazy time difference. But yeah, this is a but yeah, full price $133 per month. This one. Yeah, they don't prescribe 2 milligram Ozempic here, no. Full cost 133. But of course I've got insurance. So yeah, this is actually half of what you were on then. But this is the biggest that they prescribe here. And I mean, I'd love the bigger dose because it'll probably do more for weight loss. I'll go and put this in the refrigerator, and because it shouldn't get warm, I'll go and get my laptop and we'll just see what we can do about that. If I can get some memberships. Because yeah, I know that I was reading that you give 10 a month, but you give 5 each. You can only give 5 in a live stream. Yeah, my sugar numbers have been really good on Ozempic. Yeah, just went and got my laptop actually. Just so that I can see if we can do something with this. With these free memberships. I mean, yeah, economics at the moment, I'm having to drop some memberships actually. Which when economic situation gets better, I'll take them up again. Um, I'll just see what we can do with that. Yeah, gave them both in a live stream. You gave 5 at a time. Yeah, that's what I worked out. Um, so I just go. So I just go into a live here. Go to my live. And we'll just see what we can do that. Yeah, totally understand that, yep. Um, so yeah, it should be the top here, top chat. Um, so fan funding, would that be what you click on? A gift free of charge. You've got. Oh yes, good. I found it, Susan. Gift 5 now. So we're just going to click on that. Your gift has been announced in live chat. Lovely. Because, yeah, I wanted to do that since it's available and, you know, something that we can give something for everybody. Oh, good, that works. So, yeah, you obviously, for anybody who's wanting to know how to do that, you've obviously got to do it on your computer. You cannot do it from mobile. From mobile phone, you have to do it from your computer. Well, that's good. We'll go back onto live chat here on my computer. Canadian Family Life, hi there. Great to see you. Yeah, it is generous on YouTube, and it's good that they have that. Because, you know, I want more members. And everybody who's got members wants more. So if YouTube do that, it's really a great way to get some memberships out. Maritza, awesome. You were gifted a membership. Dennis, Bigfoot gifted a membership. Awesome. Carrie, awesome. And Canadian Family Life, awesome. I just want to say who all got them. Because, yeah, I'll make a special list on my videos of who were gifted ones. Oh, yes, your email's gone nuts. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, really cool. And, yeah, really great to have you on board. And I wanted some more. Oh, yes, your email's gone nuts with all the memberships you're gifted. Well, yeah, that's really cool. And I'll do one on my next live to get some more out too. Yeah, I won't have the list on my next video because I've got my next video on YouTube already. But the next one I edit, that'll be ready next week. But I've got it to edit. Yeah, I'll put the list on. I'll have like gifted. Yeah, I'll have to do mine. Your live Sunday, yeah. Yeah, I'll be going live Sunday, but I mean that'll be Saturday night, your time. I'll do the other 5 then. If I can do it like at the start of the month, each month, that'll be really, really neat. And yeah, February 1 here, Susan. So yeah, I'll do the other 5 next live. I don't think I can only do 5 each live, I think. So yeah, I'll do the other 5 sort of on Saturday night. Yeah, I didn't know. I knew about it. I didn't know how to do it. So yeah, I would have if I knew about how to do it. I would have done it for January too. I guess I could go live to quickly give them out. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Although it probably. Yeah. I mean, if you gave them out for February, for January, I don't think you can give them out, or all the 10. You cannot give them out again until the end of the month. So if you set it up to do it at the start of the month, it might be easier to remember. Don't think, doesn't have to be long. So I think, yeah, probably. Because I think it just gives them out to, even though the people ain't in the live at the moment, but ones who are usually in your lives or interact a lot in your lives will get them sort of chosen by YouTube automatically, because heap of them got gifted out, and people weren't even in my live at the time. So I think it's just sort of whoever sort of interacts the most on your live sort of are in the running, I think. How long have I been live? 100 minutes, so that's about an hour and 40. So yeah, I'll probably cut this off in a couple of minutes, and I'll see if I can come onto your live quickly and say hello there, Canadian live. That'll be the best. Yeah, that'll be the best if I'll cut off in a couple of minutes, and I'll go over and say hi on yours, Tiffany. Yeah, you don't have to be present to be gifted those memberships. Yeah, that's yeah. I thought you had to be present when I saw them coming out to people who I'd seen quite often in my lives but weren't sort of currently present. So yeah, that's awesome. Because it was coming up before that I'd have to buy memberships. Just on my phone here. So I think, oh, I don't have the money to be buying memberships to give out. I mean, if I had something go viral, yeah, I would buy some to give out. But anyways, yeah, we're going to call it now pretty soon. I'm going to cut it off at an hour and 45 and call it for the day. And we'll go across and see if I can catch Tiffany's live and say hello. That'll be the best bet, I think. Um, so we're going to go there and say hello to Tiffany, and I'm going to cut my live off. So a big thank you to everybody who's come on here, and you're much, much, much appreciated. So everybody take care. God bless, and until next time, bye bye. Oh, hi, Alfonso. Hi, I'm just about to go. Yeah, just going across to Tiffany's Canadian family life. So yeah, we'll see you later.